Could Europe be on the brink of another war? Imagine a missile so fast, so powerful, that it leaves no time for defense. This is the Oreshnik, a hypersonic weapon touted by Russia as the ultimate game-changer. But is this the start of a new arms race, or something even more terrifying? Russia recently unveiled its latest hypersonic ballistic missile, the Oreshnik, meaning hazel tree in Russian. This weapon isn't just another missile, it's a threat wrapped in speed and precision. Traveling at speeds of Mach 10 to Mach 11, that's over 8,000 miles per hour, it can hit Warsaw in just 12 minutes, Berlin in 15, and London or Paris in 20. But what makes this missile truly terrifying isn't just its speed, it's the message behind it. In a televised address, Russian President Vladimir Putin declared the missile as a direct response to Western involvement in Ukraine, particularly the use of US-supplied ATACMS and British Storm Shadow missiles. With the Oreshnik, Putin promises to respond decisively, leaving the world on edge. On a chilling Thursday night, the Ukrainian city of Dnipro became the testing ground for this new weapon. A missile launched from Astrakhan, over 770 miles away, hit its target with devastating precision. Reports say the missile, traveling at Mach 11, carried 6 warheads, each releasing 6 submunitions. Eyewitnesses described explosions that lasted for 3 hours. President Zelensky called the attack an obvious escalation and demanded immediate action from global leaders. But what makes this attack even more alarming is the nature of the weapon itself. Ukrainian intelligence believes the Oreshnik could carry nuclear warheads, making its conventional use a mere test. Why is everyone so concerned? Hypersonic missiles like the Oreshnik are game-changers in modern warfare. Unlike traditional ballistic missiles that follow predictable arcs, these can maneuver mid-flight, making them nearly impossible to intercept. Their speed reduces reaction times, leaving even advanced defense systems like the US-built Patriot or Ukraine's SAMPT scrambling for answers. Military experts say the Oreshnik is likely a hybrid of Russia's Iskander and the longer-range RS-26 Rubesh, but with an enhanced engine and maneuverable warheads. With a range of up to 3,000 kilometers, this missile puts most of Europe within striking distance. Russia's move isn't happening in isolation. Hypersonic weapons are the new frontier of global military dominance. The U.S. is testing its AGM-183 RRW, while China has already deployed its DF-17 hypersonic glide vehicle. India has recently tested its first hypersonic missile. These weapons are rewriting the rules of war, and the Oreshnik is Russia's bold entry into this high-stakes game. After the Dnipro attack, NATO held emergency talks, warning that Russia's actions could escalate the conflict beyond Ukraine. Poland's prime minister called it a decisive phase, while Hungary's Viktor Orbán hinted at direct US involvement in Ukraine's missile strikes, fueling even more tension. European nations are scrambling to bolster their defenses. France and Germany are speeding up the deployment of advanced air systems, while the UK is considering expanding its missile defense network. But with missiles like the Oreshnik, traditional defenses might not be enough. Ukraine, too, is working with Western partners to develop new systems capable of countering hypersonic threats. Adding to the fear is the Oreshnik's potential nuclear capability. Russia's updated nuclear doctrine lowers the threshold for using such weapons, especially against a non-nuclear state supported by a nuclear power. Pentagon officials have warned that the missile could easily be modified to carry nuclear warheads, making it a direct threat to NATO and beyond. History tells us that arms races and unchecked aggression often lead to catastrophic wars. The Oreshnik's deployment raises haunting questions. Is this the start of a new Cold War, or something worse? With NATO increasing its military presence and Russia doubling down on its missile program, the stakes couldn't be higher. Experts warn that miscalculations on either side could escalate the conflict into a full-blown war, pulling Europe, and possibly the world, into chaos. Are we prepared for such a future, or is there still time to pull back from the brink? As the Oreshnik looms over Europe, it's clear that the rules of war are changing. But the question remains, will diplomacy prevail, or will the race for dominance plunge the world into darkness? One thing is certain, the next moves by NATO, Ukraine, and Russia will shape the course of history. Will the Oreshnik be remembered as a weapon of deterrence or destruction? That's a question only time, and the decisions of world leaders, can answer. Stay tuned as we bring you the latest on this unfolding story. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more deep dives into global events.